on, my friends? Welcome back to more of the katawa shoujos. In the last episode, look at it. Lift up that shirt, would you, boy? Oh. Didn't have any chest pains while you were running, did you?
No, not really. I might have my fucking ass.
I fear young Sal might be lost to the female gender forever. Ha! Gay! Another one who notices that every time we run, Hasao dies. Well, he does. Like, last time we ran, he had a heart attack. The time before that, had a heart attack. This guy needs to stop having heart attacks, man. It's not good for you. Well, it's time to head into that track meet. Woo! The morning sunlight streaming through the window wakes me up instead of my alarm, and I realize that it must be Sunday. It must be Sunday as the light comes into my room. Emi has kindly designed to give me weekends of about morning runs. I don't actually know if I woke up at all yesterday or if I just slept through the entire day. My legs groan in protest as I lever myself out of bed. God, I know that feeling way too well. All this running has really taken it out of me. Still, I can't deny that Emi wasn't lying to me. It's gotten a little easier. I've been worried that the runs would start to wear on my nose, but thus far I haven't minded them that much. Yet you keep complaining about them! Well, it's only been a week. I suppose that's plenty of time for me to start dreading the sound of my alarm in the morning. Not that I could ever skip out now. As Emi said, it's harder to stop a routine when there's another person. And frankly, I don't think I'm equipped to deal with a disappointed Emi. No one is. My God, could you imagine those puppy dog eyes? She'd probably give me those puppy dog eyes here, and I feel terrible about myself. Which reminds me, wasn't I supposed to be somewhere today? Fucking track meet. What the fuck? Nice transition. Wasn't expecting that. Hey, you're coming to the track meet on Sunday, right? What am I talking about? Of course you are. Right? Those puppy dog eyes again. I'm going. I owe you, right? Exactly, so don't forget, okay? And he almost did. Crap! Emi's track meet! I better get a move on if I don't want to miss her running, since she's the only reason I'm even considering going. Otherwise, it would defeat the whole purpose of going. So get going! Ah, the cardboard cutouts. God, you guys are loud. And so, I soon found myself quite suddenly surrounded by a crowd of people all turning out to see our track team compete with another school like this one. Ah, God damn it! Okay, I'm gonna have to disappear for a second. Oh God, I'm gone. I'll admit, it's almost comforting to know we're not the only school like this. After you see that there can be 2 schools with a bunch of defective kids as well, well, let me put it this way. It kind of sucks that you're not the only school, because that means there's even more defective kids. Ha! I beat you, Hasao. You stop feeling so defective. You also stop feeling unique, which is in most cases would be a bad thing, but in this case, it sure as hell isn't. That to each their own, I guess. I wouldn't have a problem. That's part of Yamaku's appeal, I guess. Learn that you're not unique. Learn there's a lot of others who would kill to be saddled with your problem instead of whatever they're dealing with. Learn that you're better than other people. Some of the kids here aren't here because they're missing a leg or they have a heart condition. Some of them might be here because they're as good as dead in 2, maybe 3 years if they're lucky. And that's only if they get the right sort of care. It's a bitter sort of comfort to be able to say, well, at least I've got a chance of being alive through college. God, Hasao, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck, man? Okay, you're saying, oh, I shouldn't feel so bad, 'cause that kid's gonna die. That makes me feel better. What the fuck, man?
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
I'm brought out of a rather morbid musings in appearance of Ren near the entrance to the bleachers. I can't get over that. You came. Of course I said I wouldn't, didn't I? That doesn't necessarily imply that you would follow through. Lots of people say things and don't mean them. Well, I don't. Ren shrugs, seemingly bored of the conversation. She turns her heel and heads towards the sands. I owe Emmy money now. Why is that? I didn't think you'd show up. Emmy did. So I owe her 500 yen. I would prefer to give her 500 points, but for some reason she doesn't take points. You two bet an awful lot, don't you? Another shrug with an armless companion. I don't think so. We enter the bleachers and Ren nods upwards. Up there. I came out to see if you'd come. For the bet, I presume. Ren leads the way as soon as we settle down on an almost empty bench.
Who the fuck are you?
You're a goddamn cougar. There's an older woman sitting next to Ren, someone's mother, I assume. She's got rather long hair down to braid, and seeing Ren, she gives her an oddly familiar seeming grin. I can speak. I swear.
Whoa, this is surprising. I thought you went to get a snack, not a boy. Ah!
A snack? Well, I guess he could be considered a snack. I made a joke. I wonder why I was down there. The woman laughs again in a way that seems familiar. God damn it, that's Emmy's mom, isn't it? Where have I seen her before?
Well, I suppose,
I don't think, she does not have a voice crack, but apparently I do. Well, I suppose you're almost been one to go out for one thing and bring back another. But I'm being rude, I haven't introduced myself. I'm Maiko God damn it, that name, Ibarizaki. Emmy's mother, I was right there. Pleased to meet you.
well, that explains it.
She's like a taller, older, and better endowed Emmy. God damn it, Issa! You know, fuck it, I haven't done it in forever.
Hey, Lancer!
God, I love that. Apart from her hair being darker shade than Emmy's, there's no mistaking the resemblance. Sorry, I missed out.
It's not the cat! What the hell's going on?
And really, you don't have to apologize for introducing yourself, Mrs. Ibarizaki. That's really Ren's job in this situation, isn't it? Another laugh from Emmy's mother. I take it you've known Ren for a long time, then. It's best not to expect her to remember something like that. She's got other things to think about, I assume. Ren nods, assuming pleased with this assessment. She's right. I got a whole entire fucking school to think about full of magical people. God, Harry Potter. 50 points from Gryffindor. I was thinking about sunsets. You see, it's really up to us to make introductions and the like. For lack of a better response, I just nod. Miss Ibarizaki, God, that name, leans back a little on her seat and raises an eyebrow. So long have you and Ren been dating? Never! My response consists of a silence as my brain suddenly lurches into gear, but just before I can begin to utter a hastily explanation, Emmy's mother bursts into laughter again. Ha! You're a blusher, aren't you? I don't know if there's any way to keep my dignity in the situation, so I settle for a mum response. So this is be a new romance then, mustn't it? God damn it! Right! That's not a question, that. Another laugh, god damn it. She chose me just as much as Emi does. I know it, but it's fun to watch you squirm. I'm sorry for giving an old woman who her amusements. Okay, she doesn't look that old. She's like maybe 30, like 35, something like that. Old woman. She sure doesn't look that old to me. Man, she's like Stifler's mom. She gets better with age. Clearly, Emi gets her youthful features from her mother. I suppose I can let it go. I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna sing it. Let it go. Let it go. And now everyone wants to kill me. How kind of you. It's starting. Okay, that's not fair. She gets like in the front row seat. That's not cool. And her ass is way up in the air. I direct my attention to the track where they're preparing for the first sprint. I mean, come on, she doesn't need to wear. Look at that. Look at her. She's got shorts on there, and that she's got shorts over there. She doesn't need to wear that. She just wants to. It looks like a 400-meter dash. My eyes scan the runners before finding Emi. Okay, she looks like she's ready to murder someone. She's smiling with an almost cocky look on her face. I admit, when I am in competition, I have that, like, kind of same smile. The starter raises his pistol. And it explodes off of the block, disappearing from the starting into the line of the blur. It's amazing. Even as the other spinners cover its lanes, the closest to the inside lane, Emi surges the front of the pack. By the time she rounds the final turn, some of the other runners have caught up with her. Their efforts come to naught through since the final burst of speed from Emi leaves them at least half a second behind. And she, yep, okay. Mrs. Ibarizaki whoops and shouts, applauding wildly and generally looking like any other parent cheering for their child. Okay, that was close. Right there, she almost won that. She almost won that right there. Emi bounds off the track, looking pleased with herself. Well, that was short. I was expecting some kind of like epic thing, you know? Oh yeah. But that was just like, okay, it's over. I'm disappointed, son. I cheer right along with the rest of them. The announcers, sounding suspiciously like Misha, gleefully gives the results. I think she's gotten faster since last time. That was incredible. Miss Iribarakis grins proudly. Emi's a heck of a runner. We fall silent for our next event is being prepared. I'm surprised to see Emi striding out onto the track again. Wait, didn't she just run? Emi's mother nods. Yes, but she runs multiple events for the team, especially the sprints. It's a lot of running, but Emi can handle it. From the look of things, she's right. Emi doesn't appear to be tired, as if she hadn't run a previous event at all. If not for the sweat visible on her shirt, you'd never know. Sweat visible on her shirt. Which event is this? It's a 200-meter dash. Oh, she's gonna kick ass. She'll do this one, the 100-meter, and the relay. I see. Once again, the pistol sounds, and once again, Emi flies off the block. A thumping sound draws my attention away from the race. It's Ren's foot. She seems completely absorbed in this race. Emi's mother cheers again, and I assume the race is over. Sprints don't seem to me like they take very long to complete. Your foot! Your foot was bouncing on the bleachers. Oh, you seem pretty into this stuff. I'm surprised. Ren looks at me quizzically. I didn't even know that was a word. Why wouldn't I be? No reason I just thought stuff like sports wouldn't interest you. I suppose you're right. Quidditch never was my favorite sport. It's not that interesting, but I'm watching Emmy, not the sport.
Impossible, see the invisible. Row, fight the power. Crush the untouchable, break the unbreakable.
I don't follow. God damn it, it's quite easy to follow. Emmy's the most Emmy when she runs. You don't get to see Emmy at her Emiest very often. Emmy at her Emiest. That is a very interesting thing there. But here you can see. She directs my attention towards the tracking end with the 100-meter dash about to start. I watch Emmy closely! And she gets into the start blocks, her whole body seems to relax, and I was relaxing. I can see that she actually like a coiled spring. At the start tails, everyone gets to start. Her head snaps up and her eyes narrow slightly. Oh, okay, I didn't notice that grin. Okay, yeah, she definitely wants to kill someone. Her mouth curls upwards like it's a grin. It could be a growl. When the pistol goes off, it's as if she's been unleashed from her cage, like she was always moving at this blinding speed, but we couldn't see it happening until the third pistol dispelled the illusion of motionless. It's all over in a few seconds, but those few seconds, I feel like I just witnessed something very personal for Emmy. As soon as she crossed the finish line, the fierce look has been replaced with a normal grin. The Targaryen general returning to his farm. Amazing! She's really amazing! I've never seen anyone move that fast! Well, guys, I think I'm gonna end it right here after that, and we got to see Emmy at her Emiest. I'll talk to you all again next time, son!